Welcome to the Ice Turner Experience. It's something you can't define, but you can only experience this through me. You know, the beautiful thing about growth and maturity is your level of heightened senses and your preferential changes that you discover within your distinction. What was beneficial to me, back then, certainly isn't worthwhile or even interesting. More importantly, lucrative, to me now. To the kind of company that, I would entertain back then, couldn't even pique my interest, as of now. See, my primary focus is, in growth and an expansion of what I have taking place right now. I enjoy the whole building process, step by step, just learning, through trial and error. See, the type of things what I look for, right, or what I prefer to come across. That actually fits into the profile or within my inventory needs. Would be a woman who can actually keep up with my mentality and my lifestyle. Plus, be someone who can, actually expand and, enhance, my endeavors. As well as, pointing out things, getting a better look at, certain perspectives or certain decisions or certain, ways to go about, decisions within, the endeavors. Again, this is, something that, works, within the craft of, my household and, who I am and what I have going on specifically. Everybody has their own thing. Some guys prefer something a little bit more into the, domesticated way of life. For me, I prefer a woman, who, is going to basically build, businesses with me. And is going to, invest as well. Someone that actually has, drive and, ambition that matches my acceleration, and, mirrors some of my qualities. For, one, I'm a very, stubborn, determined, individual, because I believe, if you want something, right, you have to be able to see it through until the completion of a task. See, determination is something that's essential into making anything happen. It's being able to look at things from decade to decade. Some people would say that's vision. So, I look for a woman who actually is the embodiment of my vision. Someone who is hell bent on getting things accomplished, at all costs. And to help put those ventures in its proper place. See, the ones who actually excel and make it the furthest in life know how to prioritize their assignments and remain steadfast through the difficulty, through the setbacks, through the failures. See, having a woman by your side who is determined to progress in the affairs of wealth building, won't be tied up in nonsensical, petty arguments about fleeting emotions of probabilities of what she had felt was actually wrong, you know. That's because she's, proactive in dealing with what we actually do have going on, and it's almost like an obsession. So this is like a blind obsession in a way. It's like you have this tunnel vision. This is a woman who has a knack for detail, but at the same time can keep an eye on the future and what's at stake. She won't blow her gasket and cause everything to come to ruin. She knows that, you never get anywhere in life, just by sitting around, complaining, waiting, panicking, See, in order to have something, you have to do something, Luck just doesn't happen. You have to create it, and the harder you work, the luckier you get, believe it or not. You have to create opportunities. And also, she's someone who is teachable and willing to learn. Any woman worth their salt will tell you that every day is class in session. More importantly, what you learn is just, being an entrepreneur. That you have to be willing to learn, a thing in order to properly delegate the responsibility to someone else later on down the stretch. It's important to know a little bit about everything within your business. Now, although I can be rather difficult to deal with at times, because I want what I want, and I'm stubborn. But it's good if she has those same qualities for the right reasons. But on the flip side, I'm very gregarious and warm with people when I need to be. I'm very charming and thoughtful and engaging, as well as being a good listener. So that's something that I look for, and her to be someone that is sociable and overall just good with people, as I am, because networking around town can be rather interesting, especially if you need to get things done and get things to connect. See, the art of building a really successful enterprise has a lot to do with the involvement of understanding the nature of your surroundings as well as the people in it. So self-awareness and self-accountability is another key component, or key components, because dealing with the day-to-day affairs of building a business and social interactions can be rather ruthless and cutthroat. So it's imperative for her to have developed or be willing to develop thick skin, because pressure and deadlines have a tendency to bring out the worst in us all sometimes. Yeah, so it's important to really have that emotional dexterity and resolve, emotional strength, able to gather yourself at the right time. What I learned in life, you just have to learn how to be patient and take your time and take it all in stride, continual stride for the end results. So someone that really understands your vision, but you have to teach her your vision. It's another discussion right there, right? So other than being someone who's hardworking, more importantly, I look for a woman that is authentic and who knows how to carry herself in private and in public, because authenticity it can actually take you much further than your checkbook, because everyone can sense someone who is either being genuine or disingenuous. Even an animal or toddler, they might not be able to communicate it or express themselves well, but they can sense things. Because in this line of work, there will always be coil, people who use situations to get ahead. And it might even work, for a short while, but it ruins their reputation. And in business, your reputation is your oxygen. That's just something that I've learned. Not going to get too far into my family's background, but that's just it's just my distinction from what a wife is to me, as far as within characteristics versus someone that you just have a good time with. So you guys actually confuse mattress material with wife material, and I'm sure we've all tried to convert a woman who is of mattress material into a housewife, and that has failed miserably for some people. I just learned to just cancel things out a lot sooner, get in front of it. But it's just the overall profile of qualities that I look for. Again, it's all about really asking the right empowering questions. Remember I said before, distinguishing things is the key. Distinction is everything. Blessings to you.